All right, we're back out here talking with Blake.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Learn about nursing and long-term care at CNA Training Academy, 7463 Northwest 23rd Street. Mary Chukwuma offers affordable, useful, and flexible classes every day that will teach you the foundations of medical care. Mary Chukwuma has been teaching her class for 18 years and is eager to teach you. Understand vital signs, train for and be hired as a PCA, and learn about caring for patients in nursing homes, hospitals, assisted living situations, and more at CNA Training Academy. Call 405-315-1357 and ask about financial qualifications. CNA Training Academy is open to all ages and has classes on the weekend and in the evenings as well. Call CNA now, 405-315-1357, and join classes of people learning about nursing and inspiring each other daily. Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898. Evans Hardware in Midwest City. Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything, with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We provide a top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, and we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse, whether it's commercial or residential. We offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
Now open at 5801 West Britain Road. It's Himador Mexican Grill. Order at Himador Mexican Grill and be treated to a spacious dining area, friendly staff, and delicious Mexican dishes. Fajitas, quesadillas, seafood, vegetarian meals, they've got it all at Himador Mexican Grill, 5801 West Sprint Road. With different lunch and dinner specials every day and great prices, Himador Mexican Grill is the place to be. They open at 11 a.m. every day and come by starting August 30th to get some drinks at the brand new bar. The people love Himador Mexican Grill, and you will too. Call 405-367-7274 or email himadorgrill5801@gmail.com to reserve your table. Himador Mexican Grill is eager to serve you. 5801 West Sprint Road. And call 405-367-7274.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bethany Bronchos Sports. This is John Hickman and Luke Young here at Bethany High School, home of the Broncos. Lady Broncos are up first against the rival Tuttle Tigers. We're really close to tip. Luke's getting us all squared away here on GSN. But before we get to the starting lineup and the national anthem, all that stuff, let people know we're on the air. So share this link, get the word out, go to YouTube, search GSN Sports and Talk, and you'll get this game. Now, we're going to have to quickly go to a break as we do the national anthem, but we're going to get the starting lineups all squared away. We'll let you know who's starting for Tuttle. We'll also let you know who's starting for our Lady Broncos big rivalry game. Luke's super excited. All right, we're going to take a moment of silence and national anthem. So let's go ahead and go to break, but y'all stay with us and get the word out during this break. We'll be back right after this.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Starters. First for Tuttle, junior number 12, Jordan Jackson. Sophomore number 13, Evelyn Mitchell. Junior number 24, Brianna Williams. Sophomore number 25, Lakin Smith. And senior number 40, Marissa Sandlin. That was coached by Tanner Shoemake, Macy McAdoo, and
Luke, that was the starters. Our Lady Broncos up next. Maybe the crowd's going to get hyped. There's actually a pretty good crowd here tonight.
Yes, it is. Always happy to see that.
Not enough students. Just want to call them out again.
And now the starters
They need it.
are Bethany Lady Broncos. 6'1", junior number 2, Cameron Regier. 5'10", senior number 5, McKenna Calderon. 5'7", senior, number 11, Madison McNutt. 5'9", senior, number 12, Reese Harris. And 5'9", junior, number 23, Allie Lynn.
And there you heard your 5 Lady Broncos starters: Regier, Calderon, McNutt, Harris, and Lynn. So, John, at that coach's show yesterday, first thing I want to point out here on these starters, the girls had one player they were keeping an eye out for on the other squad, and that is number 40, Marissa Sandlin, senior post player right here for the Tuttle Tigers. Expect to get a great matchup down low tonight between players like Regier, Lynn, and Sandlin.
Oh, that's going to be fun to watch, Luke. Sandlin's physical. She's got an intensity to her. She's a senior. She's been through some battles, especially with our Lady Broncos. And Cameron Regier seemed pretty excited about that matchup tonight.
Heading out to jump, it's going to be number 13, Evelyn Mitchell, with number 2, Cameron Regier. All right, folks, let's get into this one. A rivalry night. The Tuttle Tigers, the Bethany Bronchos on GSN Sports and Talk. A little bit of a miss swing at the jump ball there, but Bethany comes away with first possession.
Gonna miss.
Pretty much. So Bethany 10-2 on the year coming into this game. Got their double digits in that last Holbert tournament as Regier backs down a couple defenders. Her first shot's up and no good.
Tuttle started in a zone, and Bethany immediately went into the post to Regier, just couldn't finish.
That's the idea for this Bethany Broncos team tonight is, again, find their rhythm early and often in the paint.
I think it'll be much like the boys' game where they go inside. If there's double or trouble, she'll kick it out. We'll see some threes. Speaking of threes, Sandlin just swished one.
Yeah, the senior out there from the left side. We're at the scorer's booth, so, of course, all the directions are relative to us. But, yeah, she knocking down a big three right there. First points of the game, Tuttle up 3-0. So here's Harris now, ball handler. Looking down low, there's a bounce pass for Regier. Regier trying to go to her right, a couple kicks back out. Bethany backed out of the paint. They tried to lob it back into Regier, but again, red hands got to it first.
Luke, we're going to have to watch this. Sandlin is shadowing Regier while the rest of the ladies stay in zone. On this little possession, they're man. We'll see if they switch back to that kind of box and one look.
Regier's trying to go right hand, got all the way to the baseline, kicked it out. Calderon puts up a three. It's a little bit off the mark. Rebounded by the Broncos. They'll get a second chance here. This time they go to Lynn down low. 2 defenders on her, gets tangled up, lost the ball, and that's out of bounds, but we're staying with the Broncos.
Tuttle did a great job recognizing that Lynn had a mismatch, and so they doubled right away, forcing that out of bounds.
McNutt off the inbounds, goes right back to Regier. Regier right hand, one-on-one. Now gets a little bit of help defense from Tuttle. The shot's no good, but Lynn got the rebound, and her putback does find net.
This could be a big game for Lynn with all the focus on Regier, getting those offensive rebounds.
3-2, there's nearly a steal back on Bethany's side of the floor. Tuttle miraculously sticks with it. Brianna Williams trying to get something going. Nice pass right there to Jordan Jackson. Her shot doesn't fall. Lynn has the rebound. 6:10 on the clock. 3-2 game. Tuttle leads by 1. Bounce pass to Lynn. Extra to the corner. Here's a three from McNutt. Friendly bounce didn't fall. You wanted that one, John.
Nice pass.
Harris, mid-range jumper. She's got it.
Beautiful feed from Regier to Harris.
So Harris finds her first points of the night. Gives Bethany a 1-point lead in return. Williams shoots to the corner. Now from the wing, that's Sandlin looking for somewhere to go. Back to the top of the key. There's the drive. Nearly kicked by Regier, but the shot's up and off the glass and good.
That was a beautiful pass from Smith there. Tuttle hasn't had much trouble with our press yet.
That was again Brianna Williams, the junior, making the shot. Hear how loud it's already gotten down here on the sidelines. Both the benches and the crowds completely into this game from start. Allie Lynn, after the feed from Regier, goes good for 2 more.
Big game from Lynn. I'm predicting it.
So far, you might be right. Evelyn Mitchell brings up the court in a hurry. Gets off to Brianna Williams in the corner. Bounce pass down low. Good defense from Lynn. Shot doesn't fall for Tuttle, but they punch it back out to the other side.
Both teams doing really well on the offensive glass.
A three from straight away. No good for the Tigers. Harris has the rebound. Fast break opportunity here, 2-on-3. Here's Regier. A little bit of a push, no foul call. Shot doesn't go.
Gosh, that was a blatant foul on that layup.
Tuttle trying to go quick their own way. They're slowed down by the Bethany defense.
I think the ref was between calling an offensive foul and Regier didn't, and then Regier got slapped on the arm. And I said, well, I'm not going to call that either.
Yeah, they kind of canceled out in the end. Jackson now from the right wing, looking down low, got it to Evelyn Mitchell. Mitchell hits the ground, and there's the whistle blown.
That was a tough one. So this zone look from Bethany is kind of keeping the ball in the perimeter currently. For the Tigers, they look inside, and then they're kind of kicking out.
Bethany has the ball back now. Regier on a fast break. 2-on-1. Sees McNutt up the court, but can't get the pass to her. A wild throw wide left.
A 2-on-1 break goes awry.
Yeah, again, just wide left, man. Off the mark.
It's like a lot of NFL kickers wide left.
I was thinking the exact same thing. There's a certain Green Bay kicker that comes to mind. Full court press still out here for Bethany. And you mentioned it, John, but Tuttle hadn't struggled with it much. There's a bit of a breakaway for Jackson. She kicks about beyond the wing. Hitting a big shot is Lakin Smith. 2-point lead for Tuttle.
Yeah, Tuttle's well coached this season. The press isn't frustrating them. They're taking their time with it, getting some open looks.
Bethany with another cross-court pass. Lynn has it left wing. Pulls up, jump shot. The three's no good. Calderon fights for the rebound. Last touched by number 5 of Bethany.
Good hustle from Calderon. Looks like Saylor recognizes the press isn't doing much, so he's backing out of it.
Exactly. Bethany goes back to the mid-court defense. And immediately a ball punched away by Harris. A good steal for the Broncos. I'd say that's a pretty good adaptation right there. Harris has plenty of room for a three. A little bit off the mark. Offensive rebound for Lynn. Her shot doesn't fall.
Couple big offensive rebounds from Lynn. Shot gets blocked there, but the ball stays with Bethany.
Another inbounds. Calderon gets it off safely to Harris. Harris looking down low, gives it up. Calderon straight away again. First wide right that time. Couldn't get to go. Tuttle with the player way up court. That's number 12, Jackson. She slows things down for the Tigers. Tuttle still maintains a 2-point lead, 8-6 with 3 minutes left to play in the first. And there's a nice feed down low. Evelyn Mitchell spins out of trouble and goes for 2.
Yeah, Mitchell, the sophomore, has a height advantage on McNutt. Sealed her inside and was able to get that layup.
Here's Regier now, top of the key. Working again on Marissa Sandlin. Pulls up for the jumper way off the mark. Hotly contested. Tuttle now up 10-6, 2.5. Another lost ball. Regier tried to keep it alive, but it will be out on number 2.
Regier's really trying to get something going. It's been very physical in the paint. That time she forced a shot, just trying to get going. I think Coach Taylor's bringing her out now just to say, hey, let's reset. Let's get this ball game. We're going to need you.
I think that's the case. 3 subs come on here. Bibbs, Saylor, Donnelly, all on the floor. I can hear the call from Tuttle's bench. They want them to get downhill. They want them to hit that baseline, hit the paint. Tuttle holding on to it right now. There's the right-hand drive into the paint from number 25, Lakin. Got 2 more. Through 2 Bethany defenders.
Smith's been the MVP for Tuttle so far.
12-6, 6-point lead. Lynn directs traffic, looking for a screen from Biggs.
Crossover from Allie. Lynn just
all the way to the lane. Tuttle back on offense. Again, going with the fast break. And again,
it's timeout season. Coach Taylor needs a TO, and he calls it.
He feels it perfectly. Timeout taken by Bethany. The score now 14-6 with 1:45 left on the clock in the first. A little bit of a run here from the Tuttle Tigers, John. They are really getting downhill very well.
Yeah, they've kind of gone one-on-one on our defenders and just gotten past the initial defender. No weak side help or help defense present for the Lady Broncos, currently building a big lead for Tuttle.
Tuttle Tigers coming out of the Verdigris tournament where they took on teams like Wagoner, Coweta, Tahlequah. This is their next, normal match. They've got back-to-back ranked opponents in us and Lone Grove. So for the Tuttle Tigers, who are currently 5-7, unranked, this is a great opportunity to not just even out that record, but to grab 2 big wins against ranked opponents.
That was a big timeout from Coach Taylor. I feel like he's trying to stop the bleeding. There really is some hemorrhaging right now from our Lady Broncos. They've got to get some points on the board this possession and get a stop and try to build a little momentum before the end of this first quarter.
Madison McNutt now working to her right side on the wing, going to Bibbs with the lob. Bibbs tried to get the bounce pass off through multiple defenders, couldn't find Saylor or Lynn. A turnover on the Broncos. Mitchell looking up court. There's Brianna Williams. She's in trouble. Lynn got to her in time, able to get the pass off. No foul there. Tuttle goes around. Here's Lakin Smith again, trying to get the bounce pass off herself. A little bit wild now underneath. About 1:10 left to play. There's a three from the corner. Friendly bounce, no good. Just a little bit too short off the front of the rim.
Got numbers.
Bibbs looking to Donnelly. Donnelly wants the three-pointer. No good. Bibbs offensive rebound. Her putback, no good. Fighting for the rebound again, but this time Tuttle has it.
Microcosm of the game so far. Just so close, but nothing drops.
A three on the other end. That one too strong this time from the Tigers. Bethany nearly turning it over with a full court pass, and there is a pass stolen away. Number 12, Jordan Jackson, got in of a Madison McNutt pass.
They're going to get the last shot here. When was that Tuttle tournament? When were they in that tournament?
They played in that tournament just last week, same time we did, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
You'd think both these teams are tired, but it's the Broncos that only look tired.
15 seconds now left in the first. Tuttle trying to be the last possession of this quarter. They swing it all the way to Lakin Smith. She goes back cross court. Here's a three from Jordan Jackson. No good. The offensive rebound. Bibbs has it. Needs to work quick. 4 seconds. The pass to McNutt. Trying to go cross court. Has Saylor. Saylor enough time to get off a shot.
They're counting it, Luke. They're counting it. Saylor for three.
And that's I'd say a pretty good way to end a quarter right there.
Now, did you see her face? She was shocked she made it and was almost embarrassed.
No reason to be embarrassed on that one. 14-9 after the Emma Saylor three.
Needed. Hey, mark that down. This game's gonna be a one-possession game at the end, and that three could come back to haunt Tuttle.
Absolutely. I mean, what a great way to get some momentum coming out of such a rough first quarter. But we're going to go to break here on GSN Sports and Talk and the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. Thank you so much for tuning in. Second quarter coming here shortly. This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728. Well, we love rock and roll here in the gymnasium. We love these Bethany Broncos. Second quarter coming at you live on GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube and the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. Tuttle has first possession of the quarter, 8 minutes back on the clock, and we're underway. Lakin Smith, the sophomore, wearing number 25 for the Tuttle Tigers, proven to be a force in that first quarter. Let's see if she leads this Tuttle team here in the second.
Coach going with the freshman. Coach Saylor put in Morgan McNutt, who had a good JV game.
Wide open player down low. That's number 12, Jordan Jackson, with that mismatch on number 15, Morgan McNutt.
Our zone's just we're just missing so many little holes here where Tuttle's just exposing the zone.
McNutt squares up for the long three. Off the rim, rebounded by Rick Gears. She got a fight for it, and it's stolen away by Marissa Sandlin. Sandlin goes sliding. This ball is going to be a turnover on Tuttle as she couldn't maintain control.
And that's just Regier making a play after being frustrated that offensive rebound was kind of taken from her. She forces that turnover.
Got her on the inbounder, looking high, has Von Felt, who's now on the floor. Von Felt feeds Regier. She gets past 2 defenders to get the shot off, but it's no good again.
It's almost like the game's just too fast right now. It's got to slow down for Cam.
Sandlin back to her right, slows things down beyond the perimeter. You can hear the call come in. It's Eagle from the Tuttle bench.
Well, look, that's what this Tuttle pressure is doing. It's forcing Cam to be a little too quick, a little too fast. She's trying to make something happen, and she's got to take a breath, slow down, and get the shot she wants.
Sandlin put up the three. It was contested and didn't fall. McKinney Calderon has the rebound. McNutt now encountering a little bit of full court pressure herself. Able to get a pass off to Von Feld. Now Bethany's turn to slow things down a little bit. Regier steps into a three, had plenty of separation. Hits it.
And the coach did not like that. That's the one they're trying to stop. They all back off of her, and she gets her first open look and drains it.
That one was a long time coming, I bet it feels like for her. 16-12 at timeout, 6:27 on the clock. In the 10-2, Broncos taking on the 5-7 Tigers. The Tigers, just a little bit before this, I think on the men's side were ranked, but now with this new rankings, they've fallen out. We've got a chance, so let's throw up the women's basketball leaderboard right now. You'll see.
You. I mean, how was this?
I'm on it. You'll see the Bethany Broncos stayed right around the 8-9 rank. They're currently number 9, only falling 1. Notably, still behind Kingfisher, that very early loss this year. But Lincoln Christian still sits atop the class, now with 46 first-place votes. Broken Bow and Douglas, 3 and 4. Locust Grove, number 2. McLeod now in the top 5 with their still perfect 11-0 record.
Which our Lady Broncos are coming after winning that Hulbert Invitational Tournament, trying to get this rivalry win tonight.
Big steal there for the Broncos. Regier has after pass from McNutt. She lost the dribble. Might have gotten tipped out, but they're going to stay out on Regier. Either way, I'd say that was pretty good teamwork between 15 and 2. Just not able to finish it on that chance.
Eagle wing. Turn it.
There's the handoff again on the wing. Here's number 12, Jordan Jackson.
Oh, Morgan almost had it.
It's good defense, and there is the steal. Harris was the one to get in the way of the pass. Outnumbered, sees Von Felt on the left side.
Pop it.
She steps into it now.
Dang it.
No good.
I almost feel like I know she's a little further, but I felt like she should have popped that one.
Calderon able to get the rebound. Hands it to Regier. Extra pass back out. Von Felt fakes, strides, right hand into the lane. Hit from behind, but it was all clean for number 13, Evelyn Mitchell.
Now, what we are seeing here, though, is Bethany on defense. The man is frustrating Tuttle a little bit more, giving them more problems than our zone did. So I imagine Coach Sidler's going to stick with that. And then here on the offense, got to keep moving the ball around and the bad inbounds pass.
Ooh, Von Felt's in trouble. Yep. Couldn't maintain her balance long enough on that near side. 12, 16, couple subs coming on for both sides. Donnelly back on the floor for the Broncos.
They're still in this, man. Let's see if Tuttle can draw up something. Eagle has not been working. The little dribble handoffs. Bethany switches and has done really well.
Here's Donnelly matched up on number 2, Haley Day. Day off of the screen, able to switch on to Morgan McNutt. Just gets the pass off. There's another contested 3 for the Tigers. Not the shot I think they wanted to take here, John.
Yeah, they had a beautiful play design. Regier was just able to get out there to contest it. Now she's in the middle. This should be money.
Oh, yeah, that's her bread and butter right there. Regier's first made 2-pointer. Comes in the second, 4:55 on the clock. 16-13. Oh, yeah, and the steal right there for Calderon. Bethany has the numbers advantage, 3-on-2 on the fast break. Harris bounce pass for Regier, off of her body, able to maintain control and fouled on the shot.
Bad spacing on the fast break, but it still works out with Regier getting fouled.
Clock stops at 4:45 here as Regier heads to the line for her first free throws of the night.
I mean, Luke, I can't imagine. We have a chance to tie this game as poorly as really that first quarter went outside of Emma's desperation 3. Getting this thing tied would never mind.
Regier misses the first.
Should I say getting this game to 1? All right, Regier, we need to knock this one down.
For second chance. That one no good as well. Rebounded by Tuttle.
That has been an Achilles heel of Regier this season.
This is the junior Haley Day bringing up the floor, link to her left for Brianna Williams. Williams always smiling, by the way, if you noticed that. Tough shot right there from Marissa Salen. Going with a right-handed floater, multiple defenders on her, able to get it through over both of them.
That's 5 points for Sandlin. Been kind of quiet, but that was a move with a purpose.
Donnelly to the corner. Here's Calderon. One defender on her, gives it back up. Morgan McNutt now a point guard, seeing Regier on the right side. Now Regier drives, trying to get downhill, spins into trouble. Able to get the pass off a 3. No good from Harris. Can't see who's got the rebound here. I don't know if anybody has it squarely. Finally, Regier comes down with it.
She got pushed down, but no call. Going to be a jump ball, possession arrow, White's way.
Madison McNutt back on the floor here for the Broncos. And that was right in front of both the coach and the official. I had no idea what was happening over there. Calderon quick inbound to Donnelly. She has room for the shot. No good.
Refs are letting a lot go. Inside, you're going to have to draw blood to get to that free throw line.
Foul charge to number 12, Reese Harris. First team foul of the quarter. Her first shot from Donnelly, though, coming quick off of that inbounds. Smith, hand off to Mitchell. Mitchell working on Madison McNutt. There's the pass down low. They've got to Sandlin. She makes her move, goes for the underhanded layup, and draws the foul. Potentially another on Harris here, and it will be.
It's a step-through move from Sandlin. Good job with her feet. I just wish Regier was getting that respect down low because they're being physical with her, but Sandlin gets to go to the line.
Sandlin hits her first. Medicine Biz back on the floor. And thanks to our sponsor, Simplified Tech Solutions and Victory Mattress Outlet, for their support of the stream. We were at Victory last night for our coaches show. It was a lot of fun. Sandlin trying to make it a 6-point game. Doesn't have it on that one. Goes 1 for 2. 19-14, 3:30 on the clock here in the second. Madison McNutt brings it up. Looking to the corner, trying to direct traffic. I don't think she and Donnelly were on the same page, but there's a three from Calderon. No good. Bibbs fighting for the rebound with Sandlin. Diving bodies, and finally the whistle blown. Timeout taken by Tuttle.
No straight zone from Tuttle. Got an open three. Got to start knocking those down to win this game.
Full timeout here, so we're going to send it to a commercial break. Don't go anywhere more from the second quarter here on GSN Sports and Talk.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
And we welcome you back here out of our commercial break. So 5-point lead for the Tuttle Tigers, 3:18 on the clock in the second. You mentioned it, John, but after kind of a rough first quarter for Bethany, they are still within striking distance. They've had a couple big plays here and there. They've got a chance to take this lead before half.
Yeah, Luke, those 2 missed free throws from Regier kind of been a sore spot here in the second quarter when there's been a lot of bright spots. Could have tied the game, but instead down 5. And I am surprised we have not seen Allie Lynn much in the second quarter.
Tuttle has ball coming off of that timeout. There's Sandlin looking to her left, picked up the dribble in kind of a weird spot, but got the necessary help from Evelyn Mitchell. Mitchell with a rough pass. Good defense from Calderon. They go to Sandlin back down low. Regier on her, got her own rebound, and her second chance is good.
Sandlin was kind of quiet in the first, only had 3. She's got 6 in this second quarter. Or 5 in the second quarter. She missed a free throw.
21-14 now. Tuttle still leads. Regier fakes the handoff, goes right hand, trying to get all the way to the glass. Lots of defenders on her, and they hit her with the travel. And here is Allie Lynn back on the floor. Going to give Regier a break. Well, Tuttle has brought out a good game plan for Regier. Credit to the Tigers on that.
Mary, Haley, go through.
Still a 7-point lead, 2:21 on the clock now. They're feeding it left side. Back on the floor, number 2, Haley Day for the Tigers. A 3 taken from Lakin Smith. No good. Lynn going to be able to get the rebound. She's not out of trouble yet in the corner, able to dribble past one defender. Like how quick Lynn's moving up the floor.
I've got Lynn at least 4 rebounds. Her minutes haven't been super high yet in this game. 2-3 zone here from Tuttle.
Interesting to see what Bethany runs here. It's a Calderon 3, some separation, no good. Madison McNutt punches the ball around, but it's rebounded by Tuttle. So far, Bethany quiet from beyond the arc.
And Calderon comes in sizzling hot from three, but at least 4 misses tonight from beyond the three-point line.
This is again Lakin Smith driving, going all the way through traffic, gets the whistle. She must have dribbled through 4 players before she was able to get that shot off.
That was a bailout call. She was kind of out of control, threw it up. Felt like Donnelly was in decent position, but 2 free throws. Ball don't lie.
Missed the first.
Kind of being homery today. I think it's like not as homery, but it's a rivalry game.
Yeah, no, it's a rivalry. It's all right. We're the Bethany broadcast. In the second that one is made, she at least gets one. Pushes out to an 8-point lead for the Tigers with 90 seconds left.
6-0 run for Tuttle.
Lynn, crossover move. Going left hand. Wow, what a move from Allie Lynn. Underhanded layup is good. She 3 of 4 from the field.
Be patient.
Down to a 6-point lead, 22-6, or 22-16. Day back over to that corner. They've launched that 3 before. Now Day looking right side. Mitchell with McNutt on her. Nothing opening up for the Tuttle Tigers here. They get it back to Sandlin. Sandlin going through multiple defenders. Got the pass off to the teammate, number 24, Brianna Williams, who puts it through.
Sandlin is an offensive foul waiting to happen. But there's no calls on her movement. She clears out a lot of space.
40 seconds left here in the half. McNutt and off to Donnelly.
Is it too late to check in Sailor for a 3 at the buzzer?
Nah, definitely not. McNutt to Morgan McNutt. They go back over to Donnelly. She wants the 3-pointer again and hits that one.
Another potential 3 here to close out a quarter that could be big time later in this game.
It's back down to a 6-point game. Now 12 seconds on the clock. Look at the defense from McNutt. Runs into a screen. Wrapping out the ball handler. It's Morgan and Madison both. 3 seconds. Lynn has it. Rushing the paint. Lost the dribble. No chance for a shot. The quarter ends at a 5-point lead for the Tigers, 24-19. But Bethany had a chance there.
Yeah, that means that quarter was tied 10-10. Both teams getting to that double-digit mark. So a better quarter defensively for the Lady Broncos, but you got to outscore them to catch up after that first quarter deficit.
So far, right now, I mean, Marissa Sandlin and Lakin Smith, Evelyn Mitchell, there are really a couple of big players coming out here for Tuttle who are putting this pressure on Bethany early.
Yeah, Sandlin with 8 points. She's played really well. Also, Lakin Smith, she's been super aggressive, and they've used her as a driver, and she's gotten to the hoop, finished really well. I think that's been kind of the difference of the game. Tuttle has done a better job of finishing their drives as opposed to our Lady Broncos, who've kind of missed, struggled off the rim. We've had so many go in and out, and Tuttle's had the advantage there.
We'll bring you back total points for that half when we come back from break, but now it's halftime. And we got an interview for you on GSN Sports and Talk with one of our very awesome partners, Blake Nightingale. So we'll turn it over to that now.
All right, we're back out here talking with Blake Nightingale at State Farm Insurance right here on Northwest Expressway. Blake, why don't you tell everybody where you're at? Then we're going to find out about some insurance. Where are you at?
Absolutely. I'm just located here off of Northwest Expressway in between Rockwell and Council, just west of the Canes. So we're right there over there by that Target. So
there you go. Talk insurance and talk Canes or something like that. Well, Blake, there's several questions I have, and I want to get this out of the way again.
Okay.
State Farm Insurance has some really good rates on auto insurance. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. We have just recently had some other rate reductions, and this is the prime time to be shopping after all, credit card bills, Christmas bills all went up, and so you're looking for ways to save money. This year is going to be the year. If you come with us, State Farm, we're going to save you some money. So,
and I can vouch for that. You can save, well, I guess I shouldn't say, depending on what you have, you can save you some money because some of these insurance companies are so high. Come over to State Farm, you're going to save you some money.
Yeah, absolutely. There are ways to save. I would just say constantly, reevaluating your coverage and making sure you got the right stuff. But we're always looking to do both. We're wanting to get you the best coverage for the best price. So,
well, speaking of the best coverage, we've got a special season coming up called the storm season.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell us about homeowners insurance,
Yeah.
roofs, all of that stuff
Yeah.
with the storm system coming up. We just had some storms here this past couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, now's the time. I mean, we're getting ready to get into spring season in the next couple of months. We say storm season, but we just had a tornado a couple of weeks ago. So
Right.
Storm season seems to be all year long with Oklahoma. But primarily, we get into that hail season coming up in the next few months, and that's the perfect time before this happens to make sure you've got the right policy in place. And we're always glad to look over your policy and make sure you got the right coverage. So.
And the roof is so important anyway. Is there any possibility before the storm season comes that, I don't know, can they do anything to prepare for what's coming up?
Yeah, so a couple things. Outside of the roof, one thing I always tell people, take a quick video of all your stuff in your house. Obviously, we never think that a tornado is going to happen, but if it does, just having a simple video of all your contents and just what you have around the house is crucial in the claims process. Furthermore, when it comes to the roof, I just tell people, this is the time to find who you trust, both as an insurance provider and as a roofing contractor. It's always important to find, whenever that storm happens, to have somebody that you trust getting up there. You're going to have people from out of state, Texas, wherever, coming to tell you that you got a roof that needs to be fixed. And so just having those people around you and starting now before it happens, because when it happens, it kind of can be chaotic for you. So
Absolutely. Well, Blake, tell us again before we get on some other stuff, how important it is. We always talk about shop local, but that includes your local insurance agent too, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the things I think that we provide, I've got 6 licensed staff members, and they're willing to answer questions. And so it's not call 100 number, sit on hold for 30 minutes, and then talk to somebody you don't even know. It's when you call in, you're going to talk to the same person, and you're going to have that resource available to you. Furthermore, when it comes to the roof, it's one of those things where you've got to make sure you've got the right coverage. There's a lot of different policies out there in Oklahoma right now, and so you just want to make sure that you've got the coverage in place that you think you do and that you want. So.
And you're local. I can't get much local than you. You grew up in Enid just like I did. So
yes, I'm from Enid here, been in the city for now, I don't know, 15, 20 years. I don't know how old I am. But anyways, it's one of those things where I'm just down the street and I'm always here to help. So
you really are. Now, as we get into the storm season and other things, you have other insurance. You have renter's insurance. You have, gosh, you can cover boats. You can cover all kind of things, right?
Yeah, we like the big 3. We love auto, home, and life, but we've got it all. We can cover your business. We can cover your health needs. We can do boats, RVs, recreational vehicles. And so anything you need, we can take care of for you.
Well, we appreciate your support of our broadcast of Bethany High School and all your interest in what you're doing around the local schools here, not just Bethany. You're here for everybody. Like your good neighbors. That's such a good slogan.
Yeah.
You ever walk in the door and you think that you hear that jingle, like a good neighbor?
I know.
I'd sing it, but
I am here, and I'm here to be a good neighbor, and I'm glad to help and be a local resource. So.
All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and give us your phone number again and your address and any other information you want to give us?
Absolutely. You can reach us here at 405-728-1313. You can also text or call anytime. My address here is 7304 Northwest Expressway, just off of, just between Council and Rockwell. And so give us a call anytime. We're here to help. Go Broncos.
And I can vouch every time I come in here, they're really friendly in here, so you'll really like it. Blake, thank you again, and we'll be back to visit with you soon.
Thank you.
Hey, folks, we're back here in Bethany High School's gymnasium, where we are at halftime with the Tuttle Tigers coming into town for this game, a rivalry game between Tuttle and Bethany. So far, the Tigers have gotten the better of these Broncos, 24-19 at half. And what was, honestly, a pretty rough shooting first half for Bethany here, John.
Yeah, on the offensive end, there were some open looks. We just didn't knock them down. They left McKenna Calderon open, who came in on fire. She's had a really good season. She's been playing lights out basketball, but just a little cold in this first half. So hopefully things kind of turn around there. I would say the positive side is there's still energy. There's still aggressiveness. Our girls aren't laying down. They're not lackadaisical. They're in the game. They're just missing shots. It's a make or miss league, as they say, and our girls are missing us. On the defensive end, Coach Taylor has been trying a lot of different looks. The press didn't work. Zone really didn't work either. The most success was, I feel like, when we went to more of a man-to-man look. We kind of switched out of it late in the quarter. I'll be interesting to see what Coach Saylor starts out in. My guess would be man, and then maybe you go to zone later. But got to get some stops. Sandlin's been great. Number 25, Lakin Smith, the sophomore, has been great. Tuttle comes in 5-7, and they're playing lights out basketball tonight. They've lost to some really good teams though, so they're better than what their record is, and they're proving that tonight.
By the way, hope everybody enjoyed that interview we just played at halftime. That was with Blake Nightingale over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. We caught that yesterday. He's a great guy, looking to potentially sponsor a player award here at Bethany. So,
well, all I know is like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
That's perfect. That's exactly how the jingle goes, like word for word. That's pretty good.
I think I can remember that one. I will give a shout out to a lot of adults here, Bethany faithful. We need a little more students, but Tuttle is not even, I don't even seem to be here. Of course, there's some parents in the stands, but not a lot of students. You know, when you win a football state championship, you kind of get lazy. You don't support the basketball team, and that's what we're seeing here tonight.
Thing about that is they have plenty of state champion football players on their basketball team.
Do they?
They do.
Because their basketball team hasn't had a really good season yet, and we know they got a ton of athletes on that football field.
Well, we'll catch them after this game. So, second half of Bethany women's in about 1:20, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again to our sponsors, Simplified Tech Solutions at 4221 North MacArthur and Victory Mattress Outlet over at 7101 Northwest Expressway. They're awesome people, great businesses. We love working with them. Victory Mattress Outlet, of course, hosted our coaches show last night.
We almost sold a mattress after the show.
We did. I wonder if they sold that guy today. I wonder if he came back. But that video is also on our Facebook and YouTube both now. So if you want to go check out that coach's show, you got plenty of ways to do it. But
you know which team's leading a game? They come out of the locker room first. Tuttle's been out here for a couple of minutes, and yet we haven't seen the Lady Broncos. Now they're starting to slowly make their way onto the court.
That tends to happen, but the energy I'm looking at them right now, they still seem in pretty good spirits here. I'm sure they had a lot to talk about in that locker room, but find them, I'm not losing that much confidence right now. It's like we mentioned, a poor shooting first half, and you're only down 5.
Yeah, that's true. Only down 5 is actually like a breath of fresh air because it should be worse. And Luke, as you well know, since you went out to Holbert, we've been down before. We've been through. We're battle tested. So I don't think the spirits of the girls are down at all. They're right now thinking we're going to come back and win this game. Now they're just going to go do it.
Absolutely. I said it. I had to do it once.
Absolutely.
Hey, in that first half, Allie Lynn led the team with 6 points. Cameron Gear was right behind her with 5. Donnelly and Saylor both had 3, and Harris had a 2.
So man-to-man defense from Tuttle. They've primarily been in a zone.
Bethany has ball first here, obviously. McKnight looking right side. Okay, they're going to Regier. They set a screen for her with Lynn. She has to back off, not forcing the issue here. There's good hands right there from Tuttle Tigers. That was number 12, Jordan Jackson, getting in the way of that pass.
Luke, that's a smart thing. They've got to run pick and roll with Cam, get Sandlin off of her, and get a smaller player on her.
Inbounds goes to Regier. Working on Sandlin, spins right hand up off the glass, and it's good.
Okay, she doesn't need a smaller player.
No, not Cam Regier. She can score on just about anybody. She's just got to get the right look for it. And here's the full court defense coming back out from Bethany. It breaks wide open. That's number 24, Brianna Williams. Left hand, no good. Fight for the rebound. No one's got it. Finally, Reese Harris comes away with it.
Good job from Harris to get that rebound. Press broken easily, but they did miss the layup.
Regier. Now she's trying to work a little quick. Bounce pass to Calderon. Right back out beyond the yard. Calderon puts up the 3. No good. Harris again fighting for the rebound. Steals it away. Top of the key. Laying down low. There's Regier spinning, making her move, kicks it back out. Extra pass to Harris, top of the key. She throws it off a defender's leg.
Tell you, Harris has been doing all the dirty work, getting that offensive rebound. She's had several deflections. She's making a huge difference on this game. And if you're a young player, you don't always have to score to impact a game. Harris has 2 points, but boy, her impact has been greater than that.
24-21 with 6:45 left to go in the third already. See, Bethany's already taken off about 1:30. There's a pass down low. Regier backing down the defender, spinning, goes for the right-handed jump shot. It's a little bit off the mark, but Lynn's got the rebound. Her second chance falls.
Offensive rebounding been a main focal point for the Broncos. paying dividends this game.
Extremely important. Williams drove into the paint, but threw it off of one of Bethany's legs. Then in return, they tried to throw it off of McNutt. Instead, it finally got to Sandlin, but her shot's no good. And they're going to catch 40 with a foul.
Great defense. And then another rebound from Harris, causing Sandlin to come over the top and body her for a foul.
Reese Harris playing with a different kind of heart and hustle tonight.
She's up for player of the game with only 2 points.
1 point game.
Down. Oh, nice.
That's a good move. Little left-handed move. Bump into the body of the defender, and Regier's got 2 more. Now a 1 point lead for the Broncos.
Ooh.
Nearly got a couple of steals there. Jackson drives. Right hand runs straight into Lynn, and the whistle blown.
That was a good job by Jackson to create that contact. And it is a foul by Lynn. She's kind of under the hoop. Again, this press, I don't know. I'm not sure it is speeding up the game. And so offensively, it's helped our girls. We actually we had the lead. Now it's tied. But the Tuttle is breaking it with ease.
And on that trip, Jordan Jackson goes 2-2. Yeah, they're leaving number 24, Brianna Williams, wide open right in front of us on that full court press. It's very, very dangerous because she's fast. She will blow that wide open if you give her the chance. And that's Regier. You're back to Harris. No one in the paint right now. Now Regier and Lynn both down. 5.5. McNutt has separation, puts up her 3. Madison McNutt for her first points of the night.
I didn't know what Saylor said at halftime because they have come out on fire. Oh, and they did force a turnover on the press. They got him that time, and Tuttle's going to take a timeout, baby.
With a 4 point lead at 30-26. Tuttle takes a little bit of a break, 5:20 on the clock. And
an 11-2 run?
Yeah.
Luke, that's a big time spurt out of the locker room.
No, I'm wondering the same thing. What did he say to them in the locker room? A question for another coach's show, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we asked him about in the tournament what switched, and Cameron Regier she, of course, gave props to her coaches, but talked about the players really rallying together. I'm sure we saw some of that in the locker room as well.
Absolutely, because they all want to win this game. We heard that loud and clear. This is a game they want to win.
It's a rivalry game, folks. We're not much love between the Tigers and Broncos in all sports. Tuttle, of course, got the best during football season. And hey, state champions had a great season. Basketball, especially on the girls' side, has been back and forth over the years. And so we do have a score change. I was curious. We've had some scoreboard errors through the season. It's 28-26. It was saying 30. So that makes it a 9-2 run.
Still pretty impressive.
Oh, of course, yes.
Looking up on the upcoming schedule, Bethany draws such teams as Western Heights. They've got Dixon in the Purcell tournament, and then Clinton and Elk City later on. It now goes straight to Regier, and she's fouled trying to get a little bit of Sandlin.
Okay, that's going to be 2 quick ones in this third quarter. That would be big time for our Lady Broncos to get her in some foul trouble. One more, and she might have to go to the bench.
I would imagine if they get one more on her, she comes out. Regier off of another inbounds, puts up the shot, no good. Fine for a rebound, jump ball.
I agree with that one. I think the refs have done a good job in the second half. That was a jump ball. Sandlin backed off Regier not to pick up a foul, and I think it threw off Cam, and she missed the layup.
There's full court pressure coming back out from the Broncos, and it causes another turnover, this time at half floor. Regier, 1-on-3, goes right hand all the way to the glass.
Playing with passion.
Nearly another turnover. McNutt got a hand on it. Regier got a leg on it that time. A little bit of those soccer skills coming back out.
Boy, Luke, I couldn't have been more wrong. Tuttle was killing us on the press, but somehow the switch here in the third, I don't know what kind of adjustment or if it's just a mindset, but the press has caused them all kinds of problems.
I guess that's why we're over here and Coach Saylor is over on the bench.
That's why he's got a couple of state championships.
Yeah, I'd say so. Calderon throws a wild pass that gets picked off by Haley Day. Tuttle goes all the way up the floor to Sandlin, working on Harris, and not much Harris can do about that one. Sandlin gets 2. 30-28, 4:26 on the clock. Regier spots up from about the free throw line, but it's no good. Rebounded by number 25, Lincoln Smith. She's looking ahead. Her pass knocked away from Calderon, and Calderon has the steal.
Good job.
Looking way up court is Madison McNutt. She has Allie Lynn, but it's wild down underneath the basket, and Lynn lost it.
Sandlin's got an easy layup.
Yeah, no trouble with that one. So wild on both ends of the floor, and Tuttle comes away winning it. Just unfortunate there. Oh, that sounds better. Thought my voice was a little compressed. Under 350. Harris drives, kicks it back out to Calderon. See what she goes for here. Looking for a screen from Regier. Left hand, able to get past the defender, goes with the floater, and she's got it.
Maybe that can get her going. We've talked about this on many games. Is if you see the ball go through the net on something easy or a free throw, that sometimes opens it up the further you go out.
So now it's 32-30, 3:37 left on the clock. Calderon finding her first points of the night. Another Tuttle timeout taken. Turned me way down right there. We're messing with our compression, folks. Don't worry about it. Hey, I found out just a little bit ago that Bethany High School was on the AP School Honor Roll. So want to give a quick congratulations to the high school itself and all the staff and teachers, administration that worked out here. College Board AP School Honor Roll is a pretty big deal, and I'd say it's pretty accurate when they say it reflects the hard work of both their students, teachers, and the support of the families. And you've got to be pretty happy to have a couple kids around these parts, John.
Yeah, I'm looking up at the rafters. There's the Blue Ribbon School award that Bethany's gotten. They got it in 2014 and 2024. That's a national honor, big time for the Broncos.
3:30 as Tuttle has it now back in the action. Pass the floor. Here's Sandler. Two defenders on her. Trying to get past Calderon. Spots up from just inside the free throw line, but it's too short. Both Donnelly and Calderon hit it, and neither one came away with the rebound. Kind of ran into each other. Oh, but good active defense from Bethany, and it forces a turnover here.
Luke, you're going to be a better goalie. That ball got right by you at the 5-hole.
I'm not that flexible anymore. Yeah. So after the turnover, Bethany has it back, 2-point lead, 32-30. Harris, the one to bring it up floor. Madison Bibbs back down low, setting an off-ball screen for Regier. They go right side to Donnelly. Donnelly's bounce pass read perfectly by Tuttle, but they're lucky to keep it alive. Here's Donnelly driving right hand to the glass, bounces around, no good. Regier has the rebound. Her putback, that one is good. Now, although Donnelly missed it, that was opened up by her. I think they were expecting her to pass to Regier. Instead, she goes to the glass herself. So, Great job by 10.
13 points, team high for Regier.
Sandlin tangled up with Regier now. Tuttle's trying to slow it down and get a call in from the bench. Williams looking for somewhere to go, has Mitchell. All the way around the world from the corner. The three taken from 25, Lakin Smith. No good. Madison Bibbs has the rebound.
Bibbs blocked out. That's how you do it. If you want to rebound, you can't just hope the ball gets you. You got to put a body on someone and then go grab it. She did exactly that.
Regier now, top of the key. And up to Harris. And that was another big point that Coach Saylor mentioned at that game, as well as the players blocking out, getting rebounds. Regier tripped up as the pressure came from behind. Harris trying to slow down Tuttle, but she doesn't get much of it. Williams passed back. There's Sandlin, and that's travel.
I tell you, the double team's coming. So on any entry pass, you can't lob it into Regier. You're going to have to zip it. It's just a little too soft there where it was knocked away. And Tuttle had a chance to chip away at this deficit for them, but have a turnover.
Regier with an open three from the corner. No good, but rebound Bethany. See what they draw up here. Morgan McNutt has it well beyond the line. She's matched up with Brianna Williams. Bring back to her left. There's the lob for Regier. And it's immediately punched out that time by Lakin Smith.
They're trying to feed the high post Regier, but there's going to be two on her. They know what Bethany's trying to do, so they're coming up from behind and tipping that ball out. I want to get Regier back with the ball with a pick so that we can get Sandlin off of her.
Donnelly on the baseline, pulls up, and her shot's blocked. Tuttle comes away with it cleanly. 1:18 left to play in the third. The pass up floor.
Nice.
Williams goes with the extra pass. No whistle blown. This is just going to be out on Bethany. They were looking for a foul for number 13, Evelyn Mitchell. They said McNutt got enough of her hand.
Their coach was just as demonstrative and more than Coach Holiday when he got his technical against Blanchard, just for the record.
Mitchell puts up the long two.
Pretty jumper.
Just enough separation, not letting that opportunity pass her by. Brings it back within two. 34-32. Bethany lead. A minute left to play in the third, and Morgan McNutt gets her pocket pick. That's again 24. Brianna Williams, one-on-one on the other hand, left-handed layup. It's no good. McNutt has the rebound.
Good job from Morgan not to give up on that and be defeated after getting her pocket pick. Great defense.
Look at Regier going all the way downhill, crashing the board.
Someone turned the lights on for Cam Regier.
She's come alive here in the third.
Ooh.
Regier hit with the foul here, trying to tie up Sandlin.
For all that's gone on, it was a foul. We'll take it. But refs have had a good second half here.
That is Regier's first personal. Day, the inbound goes quick. Mitchell matched up on Donnelly. Looking for a screen. Now swaps on to Madison McNutt. There's the drive. It's Day. We haven't called her name much out on the offensive side. Her left-handed layup, no good. Regier 1-on-2 on the other end, going through all of them right back to the glass.
That's Cameron Westbrook.
No kidding. Tuttle having to do something. Sandlin lost the handle. Tied up in the corner. Multiple defenders on her. Travel again. You're good. You're into it.
I love McNutt's presence there. That's Maddie McNutt to come over to that corner to double team when there was a little ball where Sandlin lost control of the ball. Uh-oh. We're going to get a technical, and we are. Oh, just a warning.
7.2, put it in the book.
I mean, a warning. That's kind of soft, but we'll take it.
Have to wonder what head coach Carla Ballard of the Tigers said to him right there. There's a lot of contact.
5 seconds on the clock. That foul doesn't kind of helps Tuttle, actually. We're not in the penalty yet.
That foul goes on number 13, Evelyn Mitchell. So 5.3 on the clock. Another inbounds for Bethany now on their side of the floor. It goes to Von Felt. Von Felt has time. 2 seconds. Going left hand up. Ball's tipped, but she got the whistle.
I think that was a clean block, but Tuttle's coach has riled up these referees that it's gone a little bit in Bethany's favor on the last 2 calls.
It's again on 13, Evelyn Mitchell, and 0.1 seconds on the clock. Von Felt going to be shooting 2.
All right, there's a discussion here with the scoreboard and with the refs. I'm not sure. If you talk a little bit, I'll try and listen to what's going on.
I mean, the only thing I could assume right now is foul number or letting that last 1/10 of a second run off. Looks like it was going to be foul numbers, John. It will stay on 13.
Yeah, they're just trying to clarify who's getting the foul called on them. They got it squared away. Von Felt gets one more.
And can't make that one either. That'll do it for the third. So Tuttle very unhappy with that quarter, but at the end of it, it's a 6-point lead for the Broncos, 38-32.
Wow. So let's do some quick math. 19 plus 19 is what?
38.
So at the end of the half, Bethany had 19. They get all 19 in the third to make it 38, while Tuttle only got to 32. So big time third quarter for the Broncos.
And a lot of that came from getting Cameron Gear activated. She now has, let's see here, 12, 14, 17 points. I have her for that 1-3 as well.
I have her at 17. She only had 5 at half.
Yeah. Talk about coming alive, more than tripling her first half production. That's pretty impressive stuff. Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, it'll be time for the fourth. All right, 7:45 here in the third as we got started, and immediately a quick whistle. See this one. Yeah, it's on number 40, Marissa Sandlin. Her third personal here, John.
All in the second half. One more probably sits her for at least 5 minutes.
There's a wide open Allie Lynn after the entry pass from Madison McNutt.
She gets the double figures.
You're right, Lynn having a big night. Well, for more full court pressure here from the Broncos, it frees up Sandlin for a three.
Wow.
Spun in and out. Lynn has the rebound.
Lady Broncos fortunate for that.
They're fortunate for Brianna Williams getting that steal and drawing the foul on the shot.
Williams has got active hands. That's her second steal with a ball handler bringing the ball up the court. Couldn't convert the first steal she got, and this time she's fouled.
I think she is sneakily becoming a contender for player of the game for Tuttle. I've noticed number 24 in on a lot of the big plays this game.
Yeah, it was a lot of Lakin Smith in the first half. Been a lot of Marissa Sandlin in the second quarter and on, but Williams has been one of their better defenders.
High arcing shot on the free throw, no good off the back of the rim. 40-32 the score, 7:19 already on the clock in the fourth. 8-point lead for the Broncos, up from 6 at the beginning. Second free throw, no good as well.
Good block out. Regier and McNutt going to fight over it. Regier gets credit for the
They
rebound.
basically blocked out each other. Regier sets a screen for McNutt. Now it's more of that zone here from the Tuttle Tigers.
Yeah, it's a 2-3 look. Probably going to get an open three out of this if they move the ball around. There it is.
Yep. Bring down the corner, shot fake, kicked out to Calderon, who wants the three herself. Looked good, but was off the front of the rim. Rebound Tuttle. Lakin Smith takes the pass.
Did he say jump ball? That's all blocked. Oh, no, a foul. That's not even. That was a clean block from Allie Lynn.
That one looked clean to me. So it'll send number 25, Lakin Smith, to the line. Smith, a sophomore, trying to cut this lead back down to 6. Knocks down her first.
I have to talk to this ref about that. You know, that's 4 on Lynn, by the way. So that's kind of why she was quiet in the second and now taking a seat. Hopefully, Bethany can keep this lead up with Lynn having to take a seat.
Smith does go 2 from the line, so it's 40-34. Calderon, nice entry pass for a gear. Had plenty of room, but couldn't get the shot off. Bibbs fighting for the rebound. Coming away with it is number 25, Smith. Smith working on McNutt and Bibbs both. Able to maintain the dribble, but low pass to Marissa Sandlin. Did she lose the dribble here? She did.
Good no call.
Pass up floor. Calderon a little bit off balance. I didn't like that option, but it worked out anyways.
Good pass.
Sandlin with Bibbs on her. Good defense from Madison Bibbs. No foul on it and a missed shot from Sandlin.
Tell you what, Regier was on our show, our coach's show yesterday, and typically when a player is on our show, they get a lot of good mojo, and she's playing really well tonight.
42-34 the score, 6:10 on the clock. They're going to hit Calderon with a foul here. Evelyn Mitchell tried to make her little lunge right side. Drew enough contact.
That's going to be the 13th foul on Bethany. 2 more. It's going to stop the clock for Tuttle, and they'll go to the charity stripe.
Inbound goes to the corner. Thought about a catch and shoot, but here's Smith driving into the lane. Gives the pass up to Brianna Williams.
Oh, late whistle.
Yeah. Fouls on Regier. Her second.
Well, we talked about fouls. This is going to come into play because they're shooting 2 free throws, and the next one they're going to shoot 2 as well.
That time, the free throw is made by Brianna Williams.
Last time, Coach Ballard from Tuttle went to a press. If she makes it, I expect to see that, but she misses.
42-35 after the miss. Here's Harris bringing it up floor. A ball thrown out. Looked like it was kicked by Smith. Inbounds play for Bethany. Calderon sometimes goes low very quickly, but this time gets it off to Harris. Regier turns around, tries to hit the 3. No good.
Ref called it a 2. It's back to man-to-man defense from Tuttle, and that foul is going to send Tuttle to the line, and they know it.
Bibbs looked like she was arguing it a little bit. Not too happy about that right now. But, I mean, yeah, you're right. That is 5 teams, so.
And what I am hearing from Coach Ballard, which I knew, but I did hear her speak it. If she makes the second free throw, they're going to be in a full court press. If they miss, they'll just back out of it, probably go man.
Morgan McNutt set to come back on the floor. Subs off Harris.
You know, the freshman McNutt getting some important minutes here.
Evelyn Mitchell did hit her first. Let's see if she makes the second. She does. 42-37. Yep. McNutt has it in. It was Calder on left side. Calder on link for Regier at the middle of the floor. Dangerous couple passes, and it is stolen away by the Tigers. They go back up the floor. Plenty of time. 2-on-2. Oh, they're hitting Calder on with the foul here.
Williams getting back, just the speed, the athleticism that she possesses forces that turnover. Timeout from Coach Saylor. He's going to get them settled into this press.
Maybe give them a break, a chance to cool off here after this whistle has been blown a couple of times. It's a full timeout. 42-37, 5:35 left to play in the fourth. This game starting to get a little bit closer as Tuttle is now in the bonus. Let's go to break.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We provide a top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, and we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse. Whether it's commercial or residential, we offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed.
No, John, coming out of timeout here, I have noticed, I feel like Tuttle has gotten a little bit more people in the stands here towards the end of this
By
game.
the way, our student section has also filled in. It's Jersey night. A lot more students showing up here for the second half.
Oh, Jersey night.
The ladies mentioned they kind of come to support the boys a little bit more, but they're here for the end of this game, and they're going to need it. They need this crowd to get loud, especially if Tuttle's going to be shooting free throws.
I was wondering why anybody would be bold enough to wear a Lakers jersey in public. That makes sense. Both free throws made here for Tuttle. 42-39, only a 3-point lead for the Broncos.
One possession game, and the dangerous pass, and Williams is going to get a steal.
Now Williams officially gets the steal. The spin comes from Evelyn Mitchell. Her shot no good. Defensive rebound. McNutt picked up her dribble and now goes back to the right. She's called her on the near side, going back over the middle. Regier has it safely. Bethany able to get up past half court.
They finally break it. Man-to-man defense from Tuttle.
They need some points here. Now Regier's trying to pick up the dribble. Goes back out to Morgan McNutt. Calderon has it, working to her right, looking to the corner. McNutt gets enough room. She could launch a three, but nothing this time. Morgan, now the ball handler. Bethany taking their time. Here's Calderon on the drive. Goes for that floater again, and she's got it.
That was gutsy. I mean, that took some boldness there to attack the rim on that defense. Calderon drops it.
We've seen both Calderon and Donnelly do that now against this Tuttle defense. Maybe something they can pick up on here more in the last 4.5. Sandlin has room. Contested three. Knocks it down. Good closeout from Morgan McNutt, but it wasn't enough to stop 4-0.
I'm impressed with that three.
44-42. And Regier's pass might have been tipped there, or maybe she just saw where Morgan McNutt was and not where she was going. It will stay Bethany ball, so they will say tipped by Tuttle.
The refs getting to hear them tell Coach Ballard, hey, you had two choices here. It was going to be Bethany ball to tip, or we're going to tee you up and give them the ball. So be quiet.
Madison McNutt off of the Regier screen. Step back. Now, hesitation to the corner. Donnelly thought about it. One player hits the floor, and Looks like that was number 40, Marissa Sandlin, hitting the floor hard, holding her head now.
Yeah, sadly, I think when she went down, there's a little kind of sad where her hopefully her head didn't hit the court, because that's always a dangerous thing.
No official timeout being taken here, so she'll stay on the floor.
I think it's the is there a second team foul there? There was no number signal.
I didn't see anything.
And
We'll have a foul on Regier on the offensive side.
yeah, she's going to get to go to the line. We talked about in the first half how she went 0 for 2. The free throw line has not been kind to Cameron Regier. Hopefully she can solve that problem right now.
4 minutes exactly left to play in this fourth. It's the first. These free throws back to put it on a 2-possession game if she makes both.
Look across from you. You got two McNutts. Pretty special to see the senior and freshman playing together.
Regier missed the second, but Madison Bibbs was there for the rebound and the putback.
From Bibbs, her first points, right?
I tell you, she's one of the best rebounders on this team, if not the best. So now it's Tuttle's turn to answer. Down 5. It's a 3 taken, no good from Lakin Smith. Bibbs finds no jump ball call. They're going to get a second chance. Hanlon missed. Regier has the rebound. Going up floor, slowing things down.
Mark that down. That was a huge battle for that rebound. If Bethany somehow gets points, we're talking maybe ball game.
Donnelly over to Morgan McNaught on the far side. She stands out about the wing, now gives it up Regier, top of the key. She directs traffic, looking for Donnelly, somewhere to go. Able to get it 2-10. Tuttle playing pretty tight defense here on this time.
Killing the clock, which is good. The clock is your friend. You want it to move right now if you're Bethany.
Absolutely. I had to. Ever since you point that out, I'm going to point out when I say it. McNutt off of a Regier screen. Here's Madison with the same floater that called her on try, but hers doesn't go.
Look at Bibbs hustle!
Madison Bibbs, major rebound. Gets it off to Donnelly. Donnelly, 2 defenders on her. In trouble, picked up the dribble. And a foul.
Only the 13th foul. Tuttle kind of in an act of desperation here, trying to get the Broncos to the charity stripe. They're going to get 2 more fouls for that to happen.
Fouls on Jordan Jackson.
If I'm Coach Ballard, I like where she's thinking, but I don't foul just yet. Again, I try to have some pressure defense.
Oh, lob to Regier off the inbounds, and she's fouled on the shot.
Ooh. Luke and break, I told you, I hope they call it how they had been on one end down here on this other end, and they did. I give the refs credit. They've been pretty consistent so far in the second half.
Regier with the chance to put some more points on the board. 236 is where it stopped.
1 out of 5 from the line tonight.
Maybe the real free throw points were the friends we made along the way.
I have no idea what that means.
She missed both.
You're an animal, man.
Madison Bibbs, man, with only 4 points, but they're a major 4 points. Let's see.
She trying to be our player of the game? Is she trying to be our player of the game?
Maybe she is. I will happily give it to her if she is. Another turnover on Tuttle results in Bethany ball. And whistle blown, timeout taken by the Broncos. 49-42, John, just over 2 left to play.
Full timeout from Coach Sandler. Love it. Just want to make sure you're talking about through all strategy with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this game, up 7. Can't have turnovers. He knows Tuttle wants to foul. So once you get it across the timeline, don't go into a trap, stay off the sideline, move the ball to the middle, and you're going to go to the free throw line.
They've been lobbing it into Regier pretty often. Tuttle has now kind of been a little bit lax on it, not swarming that as much. I wonder if they start to look for that again, try to force turnovers there. But we'll see what the adjustment is. Thanks to Victory Mattress Outlet, Simplified Tech Solutions. Victory Mattress Outlet, our feature sponsor and host of our coaches show yesterday. Simplified Tech Solutions, they power our broadcast, 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard up in Warwick. It's just a little bit north of here. Actually, not even north. They're just a little bit east of here, really. But Eric's a great guy. We love working with him. He, again, helps us out with all of our broadcast equipment. And we couldn't do these streams without him.
You know, player of the game, is we talked about Reese Harris and her first half, and how well she's doing the little things. And then Bibbs comes in here in the second half and doing all the little things. Boy, it's tougher than Regier after only having 5 points at half. She's been phenomenal. 19 points, 20 points. She's got 20 points. Crazy. Bethany's going to break this press.
They get it to Donnelly. Donnelly looking up floor, picked up the dribble, has Madison Bibbs. Bethany able to break it. They nearly got the pass for a gear, but again, number 24, a name we've called out many times already, Brianna Williams, able to break it up.
Yeah, Brianna Williams has been a pest in a good way if you're Tuttle. She has been all over these Broncos.
Lynn back on the floor. This is Harris.
Bibbs just running around. She started the play way early.
High inbound, safely in Regier's hands. 2 minutes, they try to foul, and they get one there.
So that's going to send McNutt to the line. If I'm Coach Ballard, I'd rather actually foul Regier, which seems crazy to foul the best player. But you don't want McNutt at the line. You want Regier if you're Tuttle.
These are McNutt's first free throw attempts of the night.
I'm calling 2 for 2.
Just over 2 minutes left to play in this game. Saylor having a quick discussion with the rest of the 4 on the floor. He knows how important each possession, each pass is right here. McNutt sinks the first.
Is that her first point of the game, Luke? I'm trying to think back.
I have her with that one made three-pointer.
Yes. Yep. She did get that 3. And then, as I predicted, 2 for 2 from the line.
5 points for Madison McNutt. And you see Tuttle lets the ball roll all the way to the logo before picking it up. Time is not on their side. 9-point lead for the Broncos. They feed it to Sandlin. She kicks it back out. Here's a 3 taken from Lakin Smith. That could be a big one for the other side. Lakin Smith.
That was kind of a breakdown from Bethany before she passed it out. I was going to say, I'm okay with her getting a 2. You just hit 2. You don't want to give up an open 3, but credit to Tuttle and specifically Lakin Smith, who's been playing really well. She drained the 3.
6-point lead now for the Broncos, down from 9. Still, again, multiple possessions, but not quite double-digit, nearing a minute 50 left to go.
It's been a tight fourth quarter. Yeah. It was a 6-point game going into the fourth, and that's what we have right now. So this has been a battle, a tale of kind of 2 halves. First half, Tuttle in control, but second half's been all Lady Broncos.
Bethany absolutely does still feel in control of this game, but they've got to do it right. You know, it's as you say, you can't have the turnovers, can't make those little mistakes. You're in control, time's on your side. Now it's just a matter of going and making it happen.
Well, Saylor knows what Coach Ballard's talking about in her huddle. She's telling them, we're going to have ball pressure. We're going to make it difficult for them to get in. And I think she wants to foul once the timeline is crossed. I don't think she wants to foul in the backcourt. I think she wants to wait till the ball can get past, if they do. And of course, they're hoping to steal it. But I would tell them, foul Regier. If you're Tuttle, you want her at the line to see if she can prove she can make those shots.
Keep an eye on your inbound matchups here. There's a touchdown pass thrown to Regier, and it's gotten to first by Brianna Williams, but she can't come up with it cleanly. McNutt now has it. Trying to run a lot of time off the clock, and they do foul McNutt.
So, great job if you're Coach Saylor and the Lady Broncos securing the ball, even though it was very dangerous. If it wasn't Williams, that would have been an easy play, but Williams just made that difficult. Regier does get it, but Maddie, that's the one you want at the line.
It's another. That is 4 personal fouls on Evelyn Mitchell. She's kind of been forced to take those fouls, whether they wanted to or not. And McNutt sinks them both.
4 for 4 from the line. Again, Coach Saylor probably told them, hey, 2s, just don't foul on 2s. Don't give up open 3s, though.
That Harris trying to get the steal on Lakin Smith. Unable to on that one.
There's look inside to Sandlin, but they have a turnover. Bibb's going to go to the line.
The foul goes on Lakin Smith, which Harris right there, able to get, again, active hands, able to get just something on the ball, forces a turnover. A minute 30 on the clock, 53-45.
So one Maddie to another Maddie. Madison to Madison. Let's see how Madison Bibbs does from the line. Crushed it.
It's a pretty good start. You can hear the reaction from the crowd.
I mean, this could get to a 10-point lead in a Oh, almost.
Missed the second, but able to pick something up.
Again, giving up a 2 is okay as long as you don't foul. No open threes.
Sandlin, primary ball handler here for Tuttle. She goes left side to Brianna Williams. Williams wants the corner. There's the 3 taken from Lakin Smith. No good. Chance for an offensive rebound. They just got thrown back in, and Regier has it. Here's Regier to bring up the floor, and she's fouled right about the logo.
This is feeling like a Bethany win at this point. However, I did not like that look that Tuttle got out of that play. Had an open 3, just couldn't convert. I'd like to see Regier get some momentum here too and knock down a couple of free throws.
Regier's got 2, and she hits that one. Back onto the floor, number 2, Haley Day.
Now, if you're also Coach Saylor, you're telling them, don't let them roll the ball so that the clock doesn't start. You got to get up and give a little bit pressure so that they pick it up in a 1-for-2 trip.
10-point lead for the Broncos. A minute left to play. Tuttle has to work quick. Here's Day. Looking to her right. Extra pass to the corner. Nothing opening up from beyond the yard. Haven't seen Day shoot much. See if she opens something up. Feed down low. Goes back to number 40, Sandlin. Sandlin from the far corner. No good on the 3. And I think that one will officially do it. That one pretty much ices the game. That miss. Harris pass down low. Bibbs got the 2. No good. Got her own rebound. Goes back up. No foul called on her. Now Tuttle going back the other side. They've got Lakin Smith from the near wing. Her 3-pointer no good in return as the ball bounces out of bounds.
Now, if it does stay here, and it does, and Tuttle scores, the clock's going to continue to run, so Bethany doesn't have to throw it in quick. You want to use all of the 5 seconds with only 27 on the clock.
Calderon subs back on the floor.
That's okay. Give up the 2. Good defense. That's okay. Now let the clock run. Don't throw it. Oh, throw it in.
Calderon gets
Good
it
break.
up. McNutt has it past half court, and there's the foul on her. This time comes off of Haley Day.
That they handled that well.
Yeah, with 16.7 here, especially if McNutt hits these, this one is over, John. It's going to be an 11-2 season at this point in the year.
Yeah. Lady Broncos really playing really well. This Tuttle team is a good team, by the way. They're not a pushover team. It's a rivalry game. Lady Broncos down 14-9 at the end of 1 and are able to come back and win this game. Luke, the biggest thing we're going to decide is who our player of the game is, because I'm going to try and grab them before we can go to break or switch over to the boys' game.
You've got a lot of options right here. I mean, Regier, Bibbs, McNutt was a big part, especially hitting these late free throws. Like, you've got a lot of players you could go for. Tuttle gets a layup. It's no good. Saylor has the rebound, and
Flint did great too, but she got fouled, but big-time player for the Broncos tonight.
She did a great job, and as time runs out, 57-47, a win for the Broncos. 10 points as well. And yeah, Bethany is pumped. A hard-fought, well-earned victory once more for this Lady Broncos team. They move to 11-2 on the season, while the Tigers fall to 5-8. Tuttle will stay unranked. Bethany looking to move up on the next rankings in a couple of weeks. And we've got a guest joining us for an interview. It's none other than the one, the only Madison Bibbs. So,
Bibbs, I'm going to you a monster out there. You came in you didn't stuff the stat sheet with points, but boy, you did with effort and energy, with rebounds, with hustle, with defense. You really kind of swung the game in the fourth quarter with a couple of rebounds. I know Coach Saylor's been focusing on that. Is that something you just taken to heart? Like, I got to block out and I got to get that ball?
Definitely one of my more stronger points. I know I'm not the biggest point. I don't provide the biggest points for the team. So I know that rebounds and being able to get those assists and being able to work out on defense is one of my more strong suits out on the court.
But you did convert some of those offensive rebounds into points. You were able to go straight back up and get a couple of buckets to help kind of secure this win. Beating Tuttle, it's a rivalry game. How did it feel tonight?
It felt really good, especially for being my last time having to experience one of these games. And it was nice to be able to go out and provide for my team.
Yeah, you're a senior. You girls come off a big-time tournament. You win the Holbert Invitational. You got Tuttle. Get a little bit break for Friday. Are you ready to rest up?
Oh, I'm very ready to rest.
Are you like super tired and sore and all that? Are you ready to play tomorrow?
I definitely need maybe a day or two to
Okay,
rest.
let's get a break, and then we'll take on Western Heights Friday. Before we get you out of here, we heard you have some musical talent.
Oh.
I mean, that is the rumor that you can play the piano, that you could sing. What? How do we got it? I mean, what? Could we get a little song right now, Madison Bibbs?
I don't know about that. Maybe next time.
Okay, we got to get some music from you. We're gonna try and get you on the anthem one time.
Maybe.
Hey, go enjoy that victory with the team. Great job. Go Lady Broncos.
Thank you.
That was Madison Bibbs, Luke.
All right. Great job, John. Great job, Madison. Following the 57-47 victory for the ladies, we've got the men's team up next in what should be equally as thrilling of a matchup. So, folks, don't go anywhere, but we got to switch streams. Stay on GSN Sports and Talk. We will be back here shortly with the men's broadcast.